Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Well, technology is not our friend today, but we made it work. So I need to go back and delete the previous broadcast that literally went live without audio. Good thing I caught it in about 5 seconds. So let's move on to today's topic. So today I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways. I literally put 3 little known ways that you can fill out your workshop. That what I mean by that is that I'm going to tell you the actual strategic ways for you to do that. So how I'm going to get people to sign up to my online workshop. And I'm going to be honest with you. Out of the 3 ways, one is pretty well known. It's not little known, but I will be covering 2 other ways that you didn't even know that existed or have not even think about that existed. And like these 2 ways that I'm going to talk about in a sec are actually pretty, easy to implement. And if you are trying to do it by yourself, or if you have a media buyer who's doing it for you, then you might want to let them know that there are 2 other ways to do that and go about it. Okay. When we go to filling out your workshop, obviously that's the goal. Like whenever you have a great topic, and I'm assuming that you watched my previous video when we were working on your awesome workshop topics, and hopefully you have a clear understanding of what that cool topic would be. If not, you can go ahead and check out my video about that. But if you have a cool topic now, then you can really move on to the implementation phase, because either you have a paid workshop or you have a free one. If you are just starting out to build your authority, you might want to go with free ones. So I'm assuming that we are going to do those things for you. If not, then you can stay tuned and listen to the first way to fill out your workshop, which is going to apply to both of those entrepreneurs that either has free or paid workshops. Okay, so the first way, again, just before we get into that, I want to tell you that, of course, what we mean by that is we need an email address, okay? We need a name. And if we want to collect phone numbers, we can collect phone numbers. So that's the goal. So filling out your workshop means that we have someone who registers to your workshop. And to be able to do that, you would typically put your name, email, and phone number. Phone number is optional, but name, email for sure, because that's how we are going to be able to connect with them, grow our email list, and also just in general send them reminder emails, right? So that's the goal of that, and that's why we collect those informations. So logically, you need to create a space to do that, okay? So I'm just looking down very quickly because I'm going to tell you the 3 ways. So the first way of filling your workshop seats is, of course, to create a landing page. And I guess it's not a big secret, right? Because you do see that all the time, especially when you're checking out ads. They lead you to a landing page. These pages are typically designed. By the way, we can do a separate session on the landing page design and what are the informations that you should be having on there in order for your workshop to be, in order for you to sell out your workshop. I'm sure we're going to touch on that later. But for now, I want you to know that you have 3 options, landing page. The second one is a lead form ad. And again, I'll explain to you what I mean by that. And also ManyChat, okay? And like using chatbots for that same purpose, okay? So I guess we can start with the landing pages, which is like probably something that you are already, most of you are aware of. Your options here are unlimited. There are so many ways to go about it. I'm going to tell you, if you can go simple, go simple. especially if you have already an audience, if you have an authority, you build that up for yourself, then you can get away with a very cheap like MailChimp sign-up form that literally takes you zero money and about 10 minutes to build. I'm not going to go into how to do that. If you go on MailChimp, you get yourself an account and you can put your landing page together, throw it together in no second. Okay. So that's a very easy way to go about filling out your workshop, seats. I can't speak anymore, I guess. But if you want to, really need to convince people, to need to explain people a bit more, then you might want to go with ClickFunnels, or Leadpages. Even Kajabi has their landing pages. So but you're looking for essentially is any landing page builder that has the capacity to get all the informations, the emails, the phone numbers, the data, okay, that store the data for you, okay? Especially if you are, you're following up with people, or that's what you want to do. Like you want to kind of get the data for sure, so that you can collect it and communicate with people after. Okay. So the other thing that I want to mention here is Zoom. If you have done or signed up for those Zoom meetings, you can build the Zoom landing page, or use the Zoom landing page builder, which is actually not complicated at all. What you see is you can do bullet points on the Zoom landing page, and you can just bullet points like what is your workshop is going to be about. It's super simple to do, but this is a paid thing. This is a paid version of it, and preferably in these cases you would be you would actually do your whole workshop on Zoom. And so once you have this, sign up on Zoom, and then people would get notified, and you will be able to communicate with people when you are going live on Zoom, and they would get all the informations and, bookings, all of that. So those Zooms can work really well. And the fact that you can, record them on Zoom and like let people stream, like watch them over and over again and download the video, that's a pretty cool, epic way to go about it. Again, it's a paid option, so again, it's up to you how you're going to go about it. The other thing that I want you to understand, and we're going to move into, especially if you're doing paid workshops, is that if you require to sell your workshop, you might want to go with the landing page. Okay, so if you want to sell something, so the lead form essentially is an inbuilt form with Facebook. It's one of the if you go select, or your media buyer does that for you, if you select leads, you have an option to have a lead form ad. I'm not sure if any of you have done that. I'm going to show you in a second. But basically, you stay on the platform Facebook, and you put emails and whatever data that they require from you, and then you can sign up very easily and very quickly to a live event. What I want you to understand here is, because Facebook was asking everyone's phone number to verify your account, is when it collected all the data. So the cool thing about it, that this is an autofill type of solution. So Facebook will automatically fill out those details for your leads, and your leads just have to look at it if the information is correct or not, if that's the email address or phone number, whatever. But the autofill is actually making your life a bit easier, because then, not your life, but your lead's life, because it's going to be fill that information for them. The other advantage of a lead form is that you don't have to go ahead and build a robust landing page. You can get away with the thank you page, which is something that you can easily deploy, because we do have to send them to a thank you page at the end. The whole intent of the lead form was to give them a downloadable file. So it's not necessarily intended to use for workshops, but in this case, the only thing we need to do is, once they signed up, we're just going to put them to a thank you page, and then from then on, we'll tell them what exactly will happen. Okay. So it's more cost effective, especially if you're running ads, I might assume you want to promote your workshop to get more people to sign up, to get more visibility of your ideal clientele. But it's a bit more easier to deploy it as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I just screenshotted the lead form. How does it look like when you have to create it? If you can't see that, you let me know. I might remove my face. Okay, you cannot see that. Okay, well, try to go full screen here if you can't. But basically, with the lead form ads, if you were to do it, or if your media buyer does it, guys, they don't know about this. Okay, I'm literally commenting people and explaining to them how to do that in Facebook groups. So if your media buyer doesn't notice, I really want you to tell them that you are looking for a higher intent form, because it takes a bit more brain power to fill out. Okay, so there is quick forms in this case and higher intent forms. And the higher intent forms are, you have to, the quick is like literally one click of a button and you submit. The higher intent is when you need more data, you can read more. It is higher intent, so it filters a bit more to get you more quality leads. Okay, so that's where you would select that, and you can ask any questions, you can add any questions, and that's how this is done. Again, the advantage of this one is that it's quick. There's an autofill function, and also you are able to explain the benefits with the lead form. And on top of that, the cost of this one is, much more effective as well. It can be more cost effective. And the last thing that I wanted to say, so what I wanted to say is that if you run your ads with the lead forms, we assume that you have a cool idea for your workshop. Okay. And if you have a cool idea for your workshop, it means that you think that you have a cool idea for your workshop, but you are not sure if that's a cool idea. If you are doing lead forms and starting to run your ads to test that, or your media buyers starts to run your ad to test out the viability of the idea, and you do get signups through the lead form already, then it's a good test for you to know that, okay, that is a good idea, and we might want to build like the whole landing page for it, because this has already been proven to work. Okay, so it's also a good advantage of this one is to test out your idea before you go ahead and build a whole landing page for it. Okay. The other thing that I want to show you with lead forms, however, if it's a media buyer watching, listen up right now. When you have a lead form, you need to actually put your autoresponder in the system. And the way to do that is you go to your page, your Facebook Web Clients Facebook page, and you click on publishing tools. And if you scroll down, you will see forms. And there you can select your MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, like any of your autoresponders. And that's where you can, with Zapier, you will be able to push that information automatically to those platforms. Okay. If for any reason you are not able to put your clients autoresponders, so that sometimes can happen, then the information of the collected leads can be extracted in an Excel sheet. Okay, so that's where all the information is going. So if you see submissions and you don't know where they go, that's where they go. Okay, so just like for your information, that's where you go. The last thing, the last way to get people to sign up to your workshop, and also this is a super quick way, is by ManyChat and by building a chatbot for it. I don't want to go into the how-tos too much, but I did a screenshot of one of the workshops that I did. In this case, that you're looking for messenger, type of campaign objective, or if you are in the EU, you are looking for a traffic campaign objective, because that's in the EU, but then you would select Messenger, send a message. In the US and other countries, you can go with Messenger campaign objective. And essentially, you would be doing a JSON ad and building the whole thing up with ManyChat. It's actually super easy. Take me 5 minutes, or maybe it will take you more if that's the first time you do it. or your media buyer. But it's a very easy way to get people to sign up. Essentially, you do need a pro account for that because we are collecting emails. Okay. So it's like a $15 pro account to have this deployed for you. But essentially, they can, when they click on the send a message, they will be immediately getting all the benefits of the upcoming event. And you can ask them to then sign up. I mean, I can give you my example here. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's basically, hi, benefits of the workshop. Please put your email to register, and then they put their emails, and then thank you so much. Now you are registered for the live event. Like, that's what's happening. It's massively easy and quick to deploy. It's not used very often because a lot of people don't even know about it, but now you do. But this is also a quick way to get signups for your workshop, okay? Without having to send people away from the platform, okay? So either you go with the very simple landing page, or you have a robust landing page built out for you, or you go with the lead form. In this case, you're testing out your idea, but even if you're not testing, but your workshop is pretty easy to understand, you don't need to go in depth to explain and like put all the testimonials and like all of that crazy shit. It's free. It's something that's quick. You want people to come and sign up very, very quickly and efficiently. And the third way to go is just get the ManyChat, and it's also a very easy and quick way for people to sign up. You can see benefits, and then you will send them the link, whatever you want to send them. Okay, so those are the three ways that are, well, except for the first one, the third one are not very well-known common ways to get people to sign up to your live event. Please don't forget that these are the things that you must have in order to get people to sign up. Like, I don't think that you can bypass them. And whichever way they're going to decide, again, always think about what is your intent. Like, are you gonna sell the workshop? Is the free workshop? And if you're running ads, all of the free options that I just mentioned are good and great for running ads, and actually are more designed to run ads. If you're doing organic, reach, you can also you cannot deploy the lead format, and you can deploy the ManyChat, but in that case, just have a very simple landing page, and that you can be fine. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this episode. If you need help with implementation, if you need help with creating your workshop landing page, something that converts for you, or just helping you to set up an automation by ManyChat, or even a lead form ad to test out your workshop idea, or to get cheaper leads, than if you send them away, then drop me a message. If you're watching live on Facebook, you can send me a message to my page or to my profile, like whichever you see fit. Or you can also send me an email directly to contact me at dominicalegrand.com. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.